I started age 6. My family were steeped in GAA. There was no other sport in our house. Though I can't remember much about it, apparently I wanted to be a boxer from 3 or 4 and tortured my parents, and I was too young, and I don't think my dad was that keen anyway. And it was in a parish bulletin that a judo club was starting. This is the mid-70s now, when Bruce Lee and stuff was at the fore, so it was very popular. And he didn't know what judo was, so when I asked him what it was, he said it was kung fu, karate and boxing all mixed into one. So that was me sold. Of course, it was like none of the above. It's a small sport in Ireland, so I didn't really judge myself on anything that I had achieved here. I mean, I'd went at that stage, by the time I went full-time, I hadn't lost a fight in Ireland in about 8 years. But it's gone over to Britain and then further afield when you really start testing yourself and seeing how far that you can go. But it became quite clear that from 18, if I was going to progress to the upper echelons of the sport, then I had to go full-time. And if you have to go full-time, you have to leave Ireland. At 18, on a boat, and headed first to Wolverhampton, where I was full-time for a couple of years. Then did my degree in Manchester, so I was there for another 4, and then my last 2 years as a full-time athlete in Edinburgh. Qualification for both Barcelona and Atlanta couldn't be more different. For the Barcelona Olympics, I qualified straight out of the gates. I had qualified a year in advance at the first qualifying tournament. So I could sit back, watch everyone else slaughter each other for the next 12 months and concentrate on my own preparation. Atlanta was completely different. I was the last person to qualify. It was the very last day of the qualification process. So that was exhausting in every aspect, none more so than emotionally. I don't think I fully recovered actually from the qualification by the time the games came, and subsequently went out first round, having threatened to do much more with the results that I'd got throughout the year. But that's sport. For both my Olympics, I wasn't thinking of the title of being Olympian or just qualifying. You're full-time in a sport because you believe that you can win, and I never entered a competition in my life that I didn't thought I couldn't have won. So post-athletic career, looking back, I do have an immense satisfaction of what I've done. To date, the only judo player in Ireland who's ever qualified and competed in 2 Olympics. Hopefully that'll change in the coming years. And on a more serious note, I think the idea of doing an individual sport where I didn't have to rely on 14 others or 20 others to win or lose anything, that's talking about that honesty that I referred to earlier on. When you step out in the mat on your own, it's all about, it's you, And a coach can help you so far, but as soon as you walk onto the mat, you're on your own. All my thanks has to go to my late father, who started me in the judo and then took over the club. He started judo in his mid-30s after Ed started, and he started the club that we have now, Yamokai. So as he passed on there about 7 years ago, I've been taking the club since then. So we're now 3rd generation kids running about the mat in West Belfast playing judo.